Squid Game Season 2 continues the harrowing narrative of individuals entangled in deadly games orchestrated by a clandestine organization. The season delves deeper into the psychological and societal themes introduced in its predecessor, offering both continuity and new complexities. The season resumes with Seong Gi-hun, the sole survivor of the first season's games, now resolute in dismantling the organization behind the atrocities. Operating from a motel he owns, Gi-hun collaborates with former loan sharks, incentivizing them with substantial rewards to locate the enigmatic recruiter. Using the wealth he won, he partners with former adversaries and loan sharks to track down the recruiter. Gi-hun's obsession grows darker as he confronts the moral implications of his vendetta. Concurrently, Detective Hwang Jun-ho, having survived a near-fatal encounter with his brother, the frontman, persists in his quest to uncover the island where the games transpire. A pivotal moment occurs when the recruiter confronts Gi-hun at his motel, culminating in a perilous game of Russian roulette. The recruiter, revealed as a remorseless killer who even disposed of his own father, ultimately ends his life after losing to Gi-hun. This encounter underscores the show's intricate character dynamics and its exploration of moral ambiguity. Season 2 introduces a diverse array of new characters, each embodying various facets of societal marginalization. Notably, Park Sung-hoon's portrayal of Hyun-ju, a transgender ex-soldier, has garnered significant acclaim for its depth and authenticity. Critics have lauded Park's performance, highlighting Hyun-ju as one of the most compelling additions to the series. Additionally, the season features Yim Si-won as Player 333, Lee Myung-gi, a crypto influencer entangled in a violent altercation with Player 230, Thanos, portrayed by Choi Seung-hyun. This confrontation, rooted in personal betrayal and financial ruin, exemplifies the heightened tensions and moral complexities faced by the participants. Building upon its critique of capitalism and societal inequities, Season 2 intensifies its examination of human desperation and the ethical dilemmas inherent in survival. The introduction of a voting mechanism, allowing contestants to decide collectively whether to continue the games, serves as a poignant commentary on democratic processes within oppressive systems. This element mirrors contemporary political dynamics, prompting viewers to reflect on the efficacy and morality of collective decision-making under duress. Gi-hun transitions from a reluctant survivor to an active disruptor of the system. His obsession with revenge blurs the lines between justice and personal vendetta, reflecting the psychological toll of trauma. This shift adds depth to his character, making him more complex and relatable. The confrontation with the recruiter mirrors his internal struggle, emphasizing themes of moral compromise. Gi-hun's actions raise questions about how far someone can go before becoming what they despise. The fact that he was willing to sacrifice lives to storm the command center illustrates this theme well. Hwang In-ho's internal conflict with his loyalty to the organization and his bond with Jun-ho adds nuance to the concept of power. His arc exemplifies the human cost of adhering to oppressive systems. A little of the frontman's story is told in Season 2. Disguising himself as Player 001, the frontman befriends Gi-hun by sharing his tragic backstory. His pregnant wife is gravely ill, and he needed money for her liver transplant. And he joined the games to win the money needed to save her and their unborn child. Before he became the infamous and powerful frontman in Squid Game, Hwang In-ho was formerly a Korean police officer, much like his younger brother, Jun-ho. As revealed in Squid Game, In-ho was disgraced as a police officer after becoming corrupt and accepting bribes. In his conversation with Gi-hun, we learn that there's more to his history, and having been let down by the organization he gave his best years serving, he joined the games. This adds another tragic layer to In-ho's origin story that helps explain what makes him so cold-hearted in the series. Like Gi-hun after him, In-ho ended up becoming the sole winner of the Squid Game. He participated in the 28th Squid Games as player 132, which were held back in 2015. Rather than escape and live a lavish life with his new riches, he returned to the Squid Game as an overseer after he met the creator of the Squid Game, Oh Il-nam. Il-nam was dying of a brain tumor and needed someone to take the reins of the game, which is where In-ho stepped in. His reason for doing so remained unclear, however, since it was impossible for him to return to his old profession as a police officer, and having lost his wife, in his mind, becoming the frontman may have been the next best thing, a role which gave him a sense of authority. After killing Gi-hun's best friend in the season finale, he seems to be making a point to Gi-hun about the world, and how the Squid Game is a microcosm of it, in that real debt, such as guilt and shame, can never be repaid. Il-nam demonstrated his lack of faith in humanity at the end of Squid Game Season 1, which In-ho replicates at the end of Season 2. In-ho will likely look to break Gi-hun completely in Squid Game Season 3. At the end of Season 2, Jun-ho has yet to discover the location of the island. The captain that Jun-ho relies on in his search is revealed to be a spy. When one of Jun-ho's hired muscle men catches the captain tampering with a search drone, the captain ruthlessly stabs him and pushes him overboard. Presumably, the captain is working for the people who run the game, and his rescue of Jun-ho 3 years prior was anything but a happy coincidence. Could he have been sent specifically by In-ho, aka the front man, to save the brother he shot from certain death? We also learn more about Jun-ho's past. In Season 1, it was revealed that In-ho donated his kidney to Jun-ho. A conversation between Jun-ho and his mother revealed that they blame themselves for In-ho's disappearance and tragic story because In-ho's act of kindness prevented him from selling his kidney to pay for some of his wife's medical expenses and save her. Because of this, Jun-ho's mother blames herself for not being able to help In-ho like he had helped Jun-ho when he needed it most. Jun-ho and his mother also faced financial hardships of their own, which further disallowed them from assisting In-ho with his increasing debts. In-ho resultantly kept his distance from his family before his eventual disappearance, which is why his mother takes on the majority of the blame in Squid Game Season 2. Jun-ho, however, knows the truth about his brother In-ho and remains determined to save him from his cruel life as the Squid Game overseer in Season 2. Whether the frontman has gone too far to ever go back to his old life, or can he be redeemed, we will find out in Season 3, as Jun-ho and In-ho will inevitably face off again. So what do we know about Season 3? Not a lot, unfortunately. Dong-hyuk confirmed in a letter to fans that Season 3 is the final season of the series, promising a final battle with a clear winner. Season 3 will surely pick up with Gi-hun having lost everything, including his best friend, and all of his attempts going to failure. We're going to meet Gi-hun at a very critical crossroads, and he may not be the same man he was in Season 2. That's all for now. If you've watched Season 2 of Squid Games, please share your thoughts in the comments.